See, and that's just the thing about being in a relationship is that most of the time, if not all the time, um, we're not even really picking the person we actually want to be with. Like most of the time, we just picking a person that we think people actually want to be with, or that we think people actually want us to be with. So you got a lot of people getting into relationships and settling for mediocrity just because it brings a false sense of security. Now, everybody as an individual, being a human being, know within yourself that you are capable of many things, many great possibilities, no matter how you doubt yourself, how you feel within yourself. You understand that, like it's in you, it's designed in you, no matter what delusions you may believe in or what's going on about you that you think may be a reality. You might be going through some delusional quality of depression or having a self-esteem issue, but it is a truth that's in you. So everybody know what they actually want. Everybody know what's great for them. But still, we have that like unbending will that makes us want to satisfy somebody else. There's nothing wrong with satisfying somebody else, but we take it to the extreme where we want to satisfy people. And that's where the problem comes in, because instead of our focus just being on somebody else, we start putting the focus on somebody's. So now everything we do is basically a reflection of those people. We reflect in those people. So when it comes to choosing a mate, most of the people don't even know how to even choose a relationship because they base their relationship off what other people perspectives or what other people perception about a relationship is. So most people fall weak on purpose. And I had to really dig deep into understanding weaknesses, because weaknesses could also be a strength, because your strength could also be a weakness too. But I had to dig deep into weaknesses and understand that most people fall weak on purpose. And that's usually a condition, some type of rooted condition. Like everybody is born with a natural strength, and you notice as a child what you're great at, regardless of what people may think of it or how they tease you about it. You know you have something unique about you. Now, people make they so weak on purpose so they can actually find a relationship. Because most people get to a point where it breaks them down, where they feel like they're so out of place or so out of the norm or out of the box, where it's like they start to kind of resent their uniqueness. What's the most beautiful thing about them? They start to resent it. And then they make themselves weak on purpose just to get in a relationship. And then once they do that, they find the corniest relationship to being settled, and then find out that that uniqueness about them is no longer there. So now what makes this situation unique is that they actually help the other person discover the uniqueness that was in them, and then they start seeing their own strength in that other person, but that other person starts seeing their weaknesses in that person that once had the uniqueness. And that's how relationships end up just being split up. And then you get to this point where you find out like, all right, I'm no longer interested in this person, or I don't want to be with this person. Not even realize that that person came out of you. Like that person was actually part of your creation, because people don't really understand that life doesn't just come out of a womb, out of a stomach. Like life actually comes out of the body itself, the whole entire thing, the aura, the experience, the moment. Like you can actually just manifest something just by just feeling it. So you actually create this person. Not saying that those people don't exist, they exist. You just create them in a way where they actually match your vibration, your feeling. And you bend it so powerfully enough that you manifest that person. So now that person automatically comes into your life at the exact right moment. Now, usually when this happens, right, the right moments happen. Now, this is the time when people get scared now, because it's like, damn, this is everything I wanted. This is everything I prayed about, or I wanted to manifest, or this is everything I was expecting and desiring. But then now fear comes in, like, do you really deserve this? Are you worthy of this? Remember that strength you had is no longer there. Can you be able to hold this person down? Can you be able to provide basic invincible qualities and basic invisible qualities? And by these qualities, I mean in the unforeseen, like things like loyalty and determination and love and devotion, things that don't got flesh, they just have feeling behind them. Can you provide that for that person? And then you left in that place just stuck, like thinking like, damn, I'm not even sure I think I could do that. I had no practice, I had no preparation. This was out of nowhere. And then that point comes where it's like, well, since I'm connected to it and it's me, it's what I wanted, I'm going to unwant it. I'm going to undesire it by desiring to not desire it. So then they purposely ruin themselves, like they purposely ruin the vibration. So the same emotion, same feeling, that same beautiful day, that same luck, that same chance, that same prayer, they'll ruin it by changing the characteristics that brought on the right person to their life. So now they might have been in a level, let's say a level 15 zone when this person came into their life. Now, since they feel unworthy, they start treating themselves as a level 2 to try to think that maybe this will push the person away because I don't want to openly admit and tell them or express to them that I'm not good enough. So now they do things to make themselves not good enough to turn that person away. And then if it's really the right person, that person may stick it through just to watch the process. But then eventually it will revert back into that person actually seeing their weaknesses being left behind in you. So what you think you actually doing when you get the right person in your life and you reject them or push them away because you don't feel worthy, what you actually doing is you pushing everything out of your life. Because one relationship is a reflection of all relationships. So once you push that person out your life, then you might have close relatives that might be near you that y'all might start getting distant. You're like, damn, I wonder what happened to this person. I haven't contacted them in a while. They haven't spoken to me. You're like, what's going on? Then other things might happen. It could be relationships and jobs start getting distant. It could be a relationship that you had with yourself in a certain way start getting distant. Just because you felt unworthy and you try to ruin one relationship, is spilled out into every relationship. And then you try to redeem yourself by saying, all right, I learned my lesson. But the point of that relationship wasn't a lesson. It wasn't nothing to be taught. It was to be experienced. It was to be realized and materialized. You wasn't supposed to learn anything from it. You was actually supposed to become the relationship. And that's how you would have been able to overcome the relationship. So my advice to every single person that's suffering, to every single person that's settling, do not ever feed into feelings of unworthiness. Like, even if you feel like you don't have what it takes to have the person you want or to have the thing you want in life, still give it a try. Like, you can't be denied for trying. And literally 90% of the times, the thing you actually want or the person you want actually wants you back. You just don't have enough courage and chance on yourself to find out. So you kill yourself before even giving yourself a chance to live. So rethink your next steps and make sure the next relationship you get in, right? Underlying relationship, no matter what that category falls under, no matter what the category falls under, it could be with a mate, relative, whatever it may be. Make sure that the objective is relationship, because whatever relationship you build is going to be an inner reflection of the relationship you have with yourself. So before you push something away, bring it closer. So live your dreams and just keep going, and don't be fear. Don't become fear. Don't be in fear. Don't be fear. And don't be fear, right? FAIR. Don't be fear with what you want out of life. Always make it in your advantage. Don't make the odds even. Always make sure that you have the upper hand in your desire and not the underhand. I'm done.